Well, hi guys. So yeah, today's about AI, and we have a lot of AI coverage. So I think you'll be very excited. We're also covering spatial and social fly all together. So when the presentation comes up, so we are part of we used to be called Pentagon Games, now we're called Pentagon Games Group. So what we're working on is an entire ecosystem, which is your portal to a spatial future, unleashing both AI and Web3. All right, here's my clicker. A lot of people work on this project. Quite a few that work on major titles in recent years on a lot of the AAA video games, and also coming from creative. We have like chief creative officer. He's actually based in Toronto. He did ex Marvel, DC, and Canadian Cartoon Network. So we got really a lot of high caliber people coming as part of the team. So I just going back a few slides here. So what's the vision and mission? Our vision of the company is a digital world where everyone can create value and opportunity by empowering everyone to create and monetize their own IPs in a digital universe. So what is creating this opportunity is the spatial computing. So we all know about the AR, VR trends with the Meta and all that growth. But however, headset was simply not for everyone. And also, who is going to bring accessibility to everyone? So that has been a major gap. So all of our experience is accessible with any device, including your mobile phone, but also compatible with VR, AR at the same time. Secondly, which is obviously the big topic of the day, quite a few of you guys talk about, agentic AI for you. So what does agentic AI mean? Many of you guys will know, but I'll just come very quickly. So agentic AI mean no longer is AI just a chat bot, but it's your assistant that can take initiatives. So it can do stuff for you in the actual world. So you want to think about this, AI is a digital character, and digital character need a digital currency, which is essentially the blockchain. So two of them can perfectly be together. Today you're working with all of your, Copilot, your ChatGPT, the Grok, Llama, etc. Or Venus we talked about earlier. But can casual users start using AI agent? And is it easy and DIY to deploy and work with it? So that's what we're all going to bring together. So I'm going to do a quick video about what PenXR is, and then I'll talk about the detail and the whole infrastructure. Video coming up. Do I need to press? Video doesn't. Yeah, it was a few seconds to see if the video played. Good. Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you. Sorry about the music. It was a bit crossover. It was a different music. So we have three part of the ecosystem as part of the Pentagon Games XR, stand for Cross Reality Initiatives. We have the Spatial Social Network, which is actually SocialFi, which means every single time you connect a friend, they get your personalized token. Now, secondly, a 3D spatial we saw earlier. You can use this existing 3D, or you can use this AI-generated 3D for your entire spatial. So that's coming live. We have IPs and games. That's where we traditionally come from. And a lot of the spatial, the work of that is now moving to the spatials, so that each of your entire spaces, you also have game activation within. Then we have the passport devices, which consists of two things. We have our AR headset that we recently just announced, which we'll demo at the end, which has a full-fledged, you can see the spatials, as well as Web3 ready. So it's actually the first AR VR headset, lightweight, 70 gram. 70 grand in terms of the weight. It's at about $700 that we're gonna pre-sale starting end of the month. So that's already demoable. So what is Null House? Essentially, we talk about it's your 3D MySpace for anyone. And it's also where your AI agent is gonna live. So imagine a space which you have a 3D character that represents you. Everyone visiting your 3D spatial can talk to you and it collects all the information and summarize it back to you. So no longer are you talking to ChatGPT. You have a single space represented by your AI agent in a visual format, which can talk to all your family and friends. At the same time, it's also a social network, so it connects to all the users. So that's our Dollhouse initiative. And it's also on any device, including mobile phone, but it's also compatible with VR, AR at the same time. As part of our second pillar, we have the passport devices. So we have these NFC devices, which all of our staffers all use spatial on it. I have one of these cards, which essentially is a secure NFC. When you tap, you're directly added as a friend. So first of all, when you tap, you see all your socials. So it's actually you have you'll see a picture later, my Instagram, my LinkedIn, my Telegram. So all of your socials connected. But secondly, when you're tapping, because it's a secure connect, I don't have to connect you as a friend because I know if I tap you physically, you're automatically my friend. At the same time, you also get my social token. So which means we're enabling everyone to have their own social token. So that's our passport device, which is kind of the next generation of how do you quickly exchange contact at the same time be part of these social the social network. So secondly is a passport device is including our VR headset. So we have two devices there. Next page. So everything is actually built on top of a blockchain. So we actually been running a test net for the past a year. So we recently mainnet with our Pentagon chain. We are also called the AI execution layer. How that works is every single person, you have your own wallet, which is you self-custodial. You also have an AI agent wallet. So which means you don't let your AI agent control your main wallet. It has its own separate wallet that you can fund. So that's running the entire AI agent layer, which in the back end does all the execution for you, including managing your token that you can essentially talk to. So we have a full stack ecosystem, a Pentagon chain, chain ID 3344. It's part of Polygon L2 CDK. So it has native liquidity that's tied to OKX, Immutable X, and other Polygon CDK layer. And other than that, we do have Wallet, Swap, our own AMN, NFT marketplace, so the whole stack. So we've been working on this for almost 2 years. But building on top of it is our spatial experience. For most of the Web2 users, this is actually transparent. So because you'll just need to log in, create an account with your social, with your email, and the rest of it is kind of transparent to you. But underlying, we run our own execution chain called Pentagon Chain. Currently, this just launched mainnet. So high level, we're talking about 10 or 700 billion between cross reality, VR, AI, Web3, 100 billion SAM for the web native, and we're trying to capture a $10 billion market with our Pen XR headset, the first AR Web3 headset in the market, AI in Web3, and also the IPs. What's fueling this growth is social going spatial. And secondly, users are reclaiming what platform used to control, with your own IPs, which you can then convert that into NFTs and claim for those IPs. Track record, so we have a large team that work out a lot of amazing titles in the past. Our social, Pentagon Games XP, we're about 500K, so 500,000 followers, over 600K on chain. And we will be part of, we won the award from Dubai last year, was the top startup in Dubai. And we actually have offices, now mostly mobile, but key staff between our registered business between Toronto, Hong Kong, and Dubai. So we are part of Crypto Nights, you guys all know, so that's upcoming soon. And yeah, engagement opportunity. By the way, this is what the NFC card look like on the back. And when you tap it, you also have all of these socials. It links directly to all the social. But on top of it, because our network with about 2 million users, also links directly. So you have access to a social network with all of our user base. Activation. So we are trying to push out the passport devices. We'd love to use these NFC activation passport devices with your events. We can onboard and work with your brands to create branded experiences. We're currently working with Tron, so you can test on your mobile, tron.peg.gg, that's a short form. So we're creating a spatial for Tron. We're actually about to look at working with Cardano, so creating spatial for them as well. Lastly, our Pen Community Genesis token is on Deal Desk. We are trying to sell about 5% of total supply at the lowest round. So the L market has kind of went down a little bit. I think we bought an L and it should be coming back up. So our Pen token is on the Deal Desk. And we are opening for initial C round. So up to now, we've been fully private with the initial round around 10 million valuation. So please reach out to us. That's my social. We'll come talk to any of our staff or tap afterward. Lastly, that's our social. Join the future of creating social blending AI Web3 immersive experience. Hopefully I have 2 more minutes to kind of show the headset in action. So we can switch over to the headset. And that should be casting for our AR headset here. Let's wait for it to load. The casting is a little bit slow, but anyone interested can come and take a look. So this is casting through an AR headset. Alex, do you mind stepping into the stage and maybe look at, he can't look at the audience because you need to look at his AR glasses. So the AR glasses, don't move too quickly. You can start looking at, so you can run YouTube. It has a built-in wallet. So it comes with a built-in wallet, which runs on top of our blockchain, but it is multi-chain. So we do incorporate other chain like other Polygon, Arbitrum, etc. Not Solana, Aptos yet. They have a built-in wallet. And of course, you can play a YouTube video if you like. You might just look at a YouTube video and click on one. It has control to the, keyboard, a USB keyboard. I use the Apple keyboard, so that connects to that. And then you can look at multiple screens, and we also have a spatial experience inside. So we are currently aiming to sell for about $700 US. It's about 70 grams. So traditional VR headset is about 500 grams. So this is like super lightweight. And lastly, it's optical see-through. So you can take off the cap on the front and you can see it in AR mode. So you have an entire spatial experience. So you can now see it. So I'm going to turn around and maybe show the audience. So this is now as a sunglasses. You can see through. So we disable the spatial. Can you go to the spatial experience, Alex, the last one? So everyone will have spatial. Everyone can see each other's spatial. But the most important thing is we can click the planets. Yep. And go to our spatial, the planets are. Yep. So this is the spatial application, which everyone's social, the same one that you see through the tab. This one is building Unity. You have this same person, which is tied to AI agent. Currently, we're actually using a Venus. Those someone talked about Venus earlier. So we do a Venus background. We store some of this data, and we also alter personal information. Can you click the last thing, the top left, the disable the background? Alex, the top left on the UI, the HUD, the UI HUD. Yep, click on that. So what this does, you see black, but Alex, if you can turn around, he sees you because everything black is actually you because it's just the glasses. So this is AR mode. So which means you can walk around seeing normal, and then your character is still in front of you, and you can talk to it. So you'll be walking around. This will be an AI agent. So prototype is so fully ready and upgoing. Will be pre-sales end of the month. Everything will be on top of our token. Yeah. Thank you. Actually, that's it. You have a question? Can we try it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, please come by and then check it out, the headset. Thank you.